When I metal detect, I always hope to find something of monetary value, or something historic. The vast majority of the time, I find trash that at best I can recycle. Every once in a while, I find something that isn't specifically historical and not worth anything, but I'm compelled to keep it. These are my stories from the Signal. I find keys when metal detecting. I always feel bad that someone lost them and had been locked out of something. I sometimes find them in the stream because someone toppled in their inner tube, or they fell out of their pockets when fishing. I imagine them standing looking into their car later when they realize they don't have their keys. I have yet to find a skeleton key. That's one of my bucket listers. I hang on to the keys I find as sort of a collection within my collection. I also find locks. They are usually in bad condition. While metal detecting a trail that at one point was a railroad, I found this rather unique keyhole escutcheon. There is something so simple about this piece. I knew when I found it that it didn't have monetary value, but I was excited about it. It's only a small part of something that was larger, yet it is immediately recognizable. That distinctive keyhole shape. It has the qualities of privacy and invitation all at the same time. It is part of what is meant to keep us locked out, but in story and film is sometimes used as a way to look in. It's primarily there to protect the piece from the scratching of the key over years of use, but also serves to add a small hint of decoration. I believe it is made out of brass. It is 1¼ inches by 1 inch. There are 4 holes, one in each corner, and a slot for the key. The keyhole is not quite perfect. That's one thing that really appeals to me about this. It's not centered, and thus to my eye appears to be a handcrafted item. Even the edges and placement of the 4 screw holes aren't quite perfect. I like to imagine it was part of a handcrafted wooden case, or perhaps a dresser drawer. If it was handmade, it may have been ornamental, just put in place to add the right finishing touch to the piece. Maybe it was functional and stood in front of a lock. It only invited specific guests inside. Only the chosen few knew the secrets that were behind. It may have guarded important family documents, birth certificates, wedding licenses, deeds, and wills. Maybe it housed expensive jewels and precious metals. It could have been part of a sugar chest. Can you imagine a time when sugar was so valuable it was locked in a chest? Could it be train related, used to carry goods? It was found near old tracks. Or maybe it belonged to a humble family and protected a small amount of hard-earned savings. At some point, it no longer was needed. The piece which it was a part of was destroyed and is completely disintegrated, gone. The small screws used to hold it in place have most certainly rusted away. Whatever possessions or secrets it protected are long gone as well. At best, it may be worth a few dollars to someone who wants to add character to something they are building. But for me, it's not just something unique to add to my collection. It is a story I get to invent when I hold it up and peer through it.